So the athletes competing currently are performing the third international compulsory set from the International Wushu Federation official Wushu Taolu routines. This is a compulsory form, therefore for the scoring and deductions there are no difficulty scorings, totaling for 7.0 as a perfect score for the quality of movements, and an overall performance score maximum being 3.00 altogether, rounding to 10. The butterfly kick into the cross-legged sitting stance.
There's a touch the body with the weapon. The third international Wushu competition routine cardio was created and designed based on the incorporations of classic cardio techniques from excellent traditional cardio routines. It strictly adheres to the principle and the trends of technical development of Wushu routines and the requirements of competition.
All right, thank you for our athlete from Lebanon. We shall now wait his final score.
This cardio routine has a logical choreography rich in content with good variety of cardio techniques, dynamic skills variation, and is of moderate level of difficulty. The entire routine is cleverly designed, smoothly connected, fluent and orderly with wrist and force, twists and turns.
All right, we have our final score for Annabelle being 6.766, currently placing in first as our first athlete of the category.
There are several stances, deduction points, such as 53, 52, that is the crouching stance, horse stances.
All right, up next, representing Brazil, we have Albert Anlanhong. Right, good aerial into the tornado kick or stance.
Okay, lotus jump with a bow stance. Okay, very good.
Very clean landing on that bow stance.
Jumping butterfly, very good.
To the cross-legged sitting stance there.
The empty stance has some problem. If you see the correct one, that is should shift the weight on the supporting leg, that is on right leg. But this athlete just share his body weight on 2 feet, 2 legs. So this is not very correct. Why he has to do that? But he doesn't have the strong lower strength.
Ankle and hip strength for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, for that empty stance. The reason why we call it empty stance too is because there should be no weight. You should be able to lift up, and your front leg should be empty.
Yeah,
in a sense.
that means his front foot can lift immediately, but according to his empty stance, cannot.
Yes. All right, we have our final scores: 7.976 with a deduction 80, 70 a 53, and a 73.
So the 53, that is his coaching stances. Coaching stance is deducted.
Up next from China, Hong Kong, we have Lei Wongchun.
Very good starting.
Very good opening with those horizontal sweeps. Jumping front snap into the tornado kick. Splits.
This is no problem.
Very light floating and effortless jumps so far. As well as that jumping lotus kick into the bow stands, very clean. Overall, very beautiful jumps so far. So we approach the last section of his routine. Teammates in the background screaming "Jiayo" to push for this very last section.
Okay, very good.
Good empty stance.
And with a perfect